Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to the Elevate Your Soul podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about your priority list and how rearranging your priority list will give you a much more fulfilling life. So, not necessarily what matters to you most are you going to be putting on the top of your priority list. But the key to happiness and living a fulfilling life is putting what matters most on the top of your priority list. And we don't all do this, because if we did, we'd all be living much happier lives. And we're not, because people are putting what they want most aside and putting what other people want them to do most on the top of their priority list, or things that they think will make them happy, and things that they think they should be spending time on in order to live a fulfilling, happy lifestyle, when really they're wasting their time, and what they think will make them happy really won't in the end. Or things that their work or their family or their lover or the government wants them to do, and they're putting all those things that other people are wanting them to do on the top of their priority list, and what they truly want, they're putting below that. They're putting below what they want underneath what everybody else wants on their priority list. And then they wonder why they're not happy, and they wonder why they feel like crap. And you wonder why you don't have any energy, or you don't feel like you're living a fulfilling life. And it's because you're not putting what you truly need to be a happy person and what you truly want in order to live a fulfilling life on the top of your own priority list. And we all have a priority list. And I don't mean like physically a piece of paper and a pen where we write priority list on the top and write from 1 to 50. You know, it's a subconscious thing for a lot of us, what our priorities are. Are you spending your evenings scrolling through Facebook that doesn't make you feel good, or on the internet, or watching Netflix, or watching movies? Or are you spending that time nourishing your body, doing things to make you a happier person and that truly bring you joy and fulfillment in your life? Are you doing that? Or are you spending your time driving people around when really you know you should be doing other things to fill your cup up first before serving everyone else around you? If you are an adult, you need to take responsibility. You need to take responsibility of your own happiness and of your own life. And I know for some of us, or some of you listening to this, you'll get really triggered by this because it can feel like a slap in the face, but it is the truth. But can you see how much power you get out of that? If you say, okay, my happiness and my life is my responsibility, that gives you power. Because if you're not living your best life, hey, guess what? It's up to you. You have that power. Nobody else does. Nobody else can make you live a shit life or a great life. Don't leave it dependent on anyone else. Don't blame anyone else. Don't point the finger anywhere else but yourself. And this approach and realizing this gives you power to live the life you want and be the happiest person and be the best version of yourself that you can be, because it's all up to you. Check your priorities. Is self-care and self-love and things like laughing, are they on the top of your priority list? What is on the top of your priority list? And if you're trying to figure it out, ask yourself, where are you spending most of your time? What do you spend most of your time doing on a day-to-day basis or on a weekly basis? Where is your time going? We all have 24 hours in a day, and we can all choose what we want to do with that time. Are you currently looking at what you do with your time and the lifestyle you're living and are smiling and feeling fulfilled and feeling happy? Or are you a little bit bummed out? Does it make you feel sad? Does it make you feel angry? If thinking about the life you're living and what you're putting on your priority list and how you're spending your time and what you're putting your time into, if that doesn't make you happy, this podcast episode is your reminder to change. Change that. Change your life, because you deserve to live a fucking brilliant, amazing, happy, fulfilling life, full of adventure and passion and companionship and connection and community and health. You deserve all of that. And it is up to you. So don't just listen to this podcast episode and then play another podcast after this, or start listening to Spotify after this, or go rush around and do what you always do if you're not happy. Listen to this podcast episode and do something with this information that you're absorbing right now. What is your plan? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to make yourself a happier person? And being a happier person isn't selfish. You're taking better care of not just yourself, but the world, the environment, and every single person you have an interaction with, whether that's your lover or your family or your children. You're looking after everyone around you better when you are looking after yourself. So this is me giving you permission. This is me showing you the sign. Everything happens for a reason. If you're listening to this podcast episode, you're listening to it for a reason. And it's either a reinforcement to keep doing what you're doing and not let others get you down, or it's a reminder to tell you that things need to change. You need to level the fuck up by putting yourself on the top of your priority list and not putting others on the top of your priority list, or stress on the top of your priority list, or things to kill time on the top of your priority list because you feel like you don't have enough energy to do what you really should do. Well, guess what? If you put your own happiness and self-love on the top of your priority list, you're going to gain so much energy back when you do this. You will be surprised how much energy you actually have if you're taking proper care of yourself. Energy doesn't always come from getting enough sleep, and it doesn't always come from putting the right food in your mouth. And it definitely doesn't come from energy drinks or coffee. Energy comes from passion. Having a passion to live. Having a passion to take care of yourself. Having a passion to really care about the life you're living. Having a passion to be the best version of yourself. Having the passion to put yourself on the top of your priority list so that you can live a better life and inspire others to do the same and help others to do the same. So please, if you're listening to this, check yourself and ask yourself, are there some things on your priority list? Are there some things how you're spending your time that need to be reorganized or shuffled or changed? And if they do, make that change. And if you feel that anyone else in your life could really benefit from listening to this episode, then please share it with them, screenshot it on your phone and send it to them, or copy the link. I hope you're able to take something valuable from this episode and that you will put some things into action and do something about it. Ciao.